Hello everyone, it's Chloe here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another makeup review slash tutorial. By the thumbnail and the title you guys already know, but today's video is going to be on the new NikkieTutorials and Beauty Bay collaboration. So I got this in the mail a couple days ago. I just haven't been like in the mood to film, so sorry. But this is literally stunning. I'm so excited I actually have one. So if you haven't seen it, I'll do close-ups and stuff, but it just opens up like this. So we're going to do a review on this bad boy and I'm just really excited. So if you want to know how I think about this beautiful palette, just keep on watching. 1, 2, 3, let's go! Going to put my hair up. So obviously I already have my base and brows on. You guys should know that I always do that if I do my reviews. My brows are not even. I messed this one up, but I'm going to conceal them underneath in a second, so don't stress about it. I am really excited about this palette. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of don't know what I'm going to be doing with it. That's the problem. I kind of have like no idea in mind. I want to talk about this bad boy for a second. So this is the actual palette itself. So you have the two sides. You have the bright colorful side and then the dark and mysterious side, and then this is the back, and then obviously you just open it up like so, and these are the colors inside. The pans are huge. I didn't expect these pans to be so big. And then you have two mirrors. This one is normal, as you can probably see my camera there, and then this one is magnifying, as you can see my camera there. So I absolutely love that she's done that. It's honestly life-changing. So I'm probably going to be using this mirror, and I just realized my brows look terrible. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use the bright colors, not the browns, but I do want to use one of these shimmery shades on my lid because hello, look at them. I am going to get started. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit more and then we're going to start with my eyeshadow, and I'm so excited. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my P.Louise base like always. This one is in 0.5. This is the skin tone one. What I'm going to do one eye on camera, one eye off, just because I don't actually really know what I'm doing. This little thing in the corner is my mirror, so hopefully that's not too distracting for you guys. I'm just literally going to put this on my eyelid. This is pretty self-explanatory. I do this all the time in my videos, so it's really nothing too dramatic. So I'm just going to get a squared off brush and I'm just going to put that all over my lid and also carve out this brow because I made it really bad. So I'm just going to carve out this brow and also prep my eyelid for the eyeshadow. And now I'm just going to blend that out with the doe foot brush. So I'm just going to tap that into my skin. Yay, okay, I'm excited. This is the palette like I showed you before. Honestly thinking of using the orange, the yellows, the blues, the green, the red. I'm just thinking of doing like a rainbow eye for some reason because it is Nikkie. I feel like Nikkie's review has to kind of be like out there. I don't know, my opinion, but it's fine. Excuse me. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try and pick out a first color to use. With this palette you have all mattes and then obviously you can see the shimmers. One thing I really like about this palette and how it came, this is the packaging by the way. They have like their own little box. It's fantastic. This is the outer packaging. Pretty basic, but like once you open it and see that, it's pretty self-explanatory. One thing I really like is this came with the palette itself. So this is just a little card and it basically just says some of the formulas work best when applied with a shadow brush to build them up, while others work better when applied with the fingers. Check out the symbols on the other side to see which is which. So obviously when you turn it over, it looks like this. So you have all the shade names and underneath you have like two symbols. You either have a brush or a finger, and some have both. So it actually shows you what one is better to use with a brush or a finger. I love this. It's the small details that matter, but I'm going to keep this with my palette just because this is going to be really good for people that like don't know how to use shadows very well. I like this detail. Nikkie, hello, you're not going to see this, but I like that. Let me open this up and we can actually start the eyeshadow. How about that? So one thing I really want to use is Mika, which is the red, which is based off her younger brother. I really want to use that because I love red eyeshadow, but I do want to use the yellow, so I don't know what to do. I'm so like, I don't know. So I think I'm going to do a rainbow eye. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I think I'm going to do rainbow because why the frick not. I'm going to do the pink in my inner corner, which is called Blend and Snap, which is right here, and I'm going to grab that on a Morphe 456 and I'm so excited. So I have never tried Beauty Bay eyeshadows before. I don't think I have anyway. But I've tried obviously Nikkie's other collab, which we're not going to talk about, and that was really bad, so I really hope this is a lot better. But like I said, I've never tried Beauty Bay before, so this is obviously a little bit of a twist for me because I've never tried it before. So I'm going to grab this on the brush and I'm going to put that right in the inner corner and just tap that into my crease. Okay, we're at a good start guys. We're at a good start. That's a stunning shade by the way, just saying. Wow, okay. Blend and Snap, she says, good with a brush. This is a bubblegum pink pink matte. I'm actually going to read the description of the colours because I feel like that's good for people that do reviews to actually describe the colours. So I cannot describe colours for the life of me. You should know that by now. But this is literally a stunning shade. I'm not like a massive pink fan, but like this is really pretty. So I'm going to try and blend it a little bit so it's not as harsh. Like yet again, I don't think it's going to matter. Next up, I don't know what to use. Do we use the orange next? I feel like I should. So the next colour is Redemption, which is the right next to Blend and Snap, which is up here. And according to the card, she says it's a orange matte and it's best used with a brush, which is obviously what I'm going to do anyway. So I'm going to grab another 456 brush and just going to grab the orange shade on my brush and pop that literally right next to the pink. I don't know if this is going to look good, but here's hoping, eh? So one thing I really want these to do is Nikkie's blending skills is immaculate. Like if you're a fan of Nikkie, her blending skills, see you later. So I really want these to blend really well together just because I know like her blending skills is phenomenal. I really want it to look good, you know. This is the orange. I thought it was going to be a bit more pigmented than this, but again, they're very, very buildable. It's not going to be like not as pigmented because you're putting less on. It is very, very buildable. So just keep that in mind if you are using this. I do want to say this palette is sold out, but there is a restock coming. Just keep a lookout on Nikkie's page and also Beauty Bay's page because she's been talking about it for quite a while. I'm just letting you guys know, okay? Honestly, that's a really pretty combo, not gonna lie. I'm obviously gonna, what I want to do is I want to have like every color on my eyelid, then go back and touch it all up. So just keep that in mind. I'm not gonna leave it like this. I'm just gonna hopefully make it look really pretty. Next, I'm going to use Vila. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, which is the bright ass canary yellow, and I'm so excited because like all the yellows are like sunflower yellow. I'm excited to see what this yellow looks like. So on the description, she says it's a bumblebee yellow matte and it's best used with a brush. So I'm going to use that. Most of the mattes are obviously with brushes. It's just with the shimmers that you can use your finger with, but I'm just still gonna let you know. So I'm gonna use that on a Morphe 506 brush. I'm gonna put that right next to the orange. Oh, that's pretty. Not as pigmented because I feel like this is gonna be like an opaque yellow, but again, they are buildable. You can probably tell. I love this combo. So I'm thinking of putting blue at the end, and I feel like it's gonna look so pretty. Oh my god, I'm so excited. My nail's about to fall off. Last color for my crease, I guess, is gonna be blue. The sun just came out. Hello. There is two blues. Oh my god, this sun. There is two blues in this palette. So you have Plot Twist, which is a much lighter blue. And you also have Amsterdam, which is a dark blue. I really want to try this one day, but I don't think I'm gonna use this today. I think I'm gonna use Plot Twist. I'm gonna use Plot Twist on a 456 again. How many of these do I have? And she describes this as a periwinkle matte, and again, it's best with the brush. So I'm gonna grab that on that same brush that I've used multiple times. I promise they're all different brushes, and I'm going to put that right on the end, and I'm kind of like going to flick it out. Now this is not really coming up on my eye. Oh, can you see that? I don't think you can even see that. This sunshine, I'm so sorry. This shade's a bit iffy. Like it's okay, but like I can see the yellow that I put on top of it, which is not pretty. I'm going to go back in with the yellow and just touch it up because again, I did cover a little bit of that with the blue, but once I do that, the blue kind of goes away, which is not what I want. This lighting is so bad because I'm using natural light and it's very gloomy, so I'm so sorry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with all the colors and just touch them all up a little bit. There's a little bit of fallout, but nothing too dramatic. Like I've had worse, let's be honest, so it's nothing too dramatic that I can't deal with. But again, I'm just letting you guys know because some people do not like fallout. This is what's happening so far. I think it looks okay. The blues kind of are a bit I'm not really a big fan of the blue, but like I don't know, I might add a little bit of Amsterdam. It's like a tiny bit. So I'm just gonna like add that to the outer corner. I don't think it looks that good, but again, I don't bloody know what I'm doing half the time. So I think the orange and the pink are doing really well, but it's just the yellow and the blue that are kind of like disappointing me a little bit. But like there's nothing I can really like handle. It might make me go insane, but it's okay for now. But that is what the crease is looking like. I don't know, I'm not really a fan, but what can you do, you know? I'm gonna try and figure out what to do now. So I feel like I have to use the green and the red, but I feel like the red should be on my lower lash line. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut my crease like normal, and I'm going to use the shimmery shade to obviously place where the P.Louise base will be, and the edge will be green. I think that's how I'm gonna do it, and then my lower lash line is gonna be red. It's gonna be a whole thing, but hopefully it looks kind of good. I don't know. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the P.Louise base in number 0, which is the white one. I'm gonna cut my crease like normal. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm actually gonna use the magnifying mirror in the palette, because I feel like this is like a time that I really want to get up close and personal. This mirror does wonders. I'm just saying, this lighting is so bad. Mother Nature just wants to come out and play today. Dude, this is actually such a good mirror. I know I'm not going to be reviewing the mirror, but like if you have trouble seeing up close and personal when doing your makeup, or if you wear glasses or anything like that, this is honestly such a good idea. I'm so happy that she did this. Like, holy shit. This is what's happening on my eyelids so far. So I'm going to do the green shade first, which is the outer edge, and I'm going to use a pencil brush for that. So I'm going to use Ill. Same with Nikkie. I've never been a massive fan of green, but I've been loving green lately. Don't know why, don't know how, but it's happening. So I'm going to use Ill, which is this kind of like lime green. How does she describe it? Let's just read that. Ill is a true green matte. Okay, there we go. Because this is actually really bright green. Most of the greens I use are kind of dark, so hopefully it goes with this look. But I'm just going to use that on a Morphe 431. That looks pigmented as hell, and I'm really excited. So I'm just going to put that on the edge of the P.Louise base I just put on. It's pigmented as hell, but I don't know if any of this goes together. While it's on my lid, I'm going to quickly do my lid space. So there's a bunch of shimmers you can use. Half of the palette is mattes and shimmers, you can see. So I'm tossing between Pride and Ivy. Pride is pink, Ivy is white. I think I'm going to do white. So Ivy is obviously named after her little doggy. Ivy is an ice white shimmer, best used with a brush and a finger. So I'm going to do a brush first, and then if I don't like it, I'm going to use the finger. So this is a Morphe 124. I'm going to put that on the brush. I don't know if it's going to have fallout. I think it might, so we'll have to see. But I'm going to put that literally, holy shit. I'm going to put that right on top of the P.Louise base. Jesus. That's just with the brush. Can you imagine if I use my finger? Bloody hell. This shimmer? Oh, okay. See you later. This is stunning. If all the other shimmers look like this, but obviously different shades, I'm going to cry. Like, hello. Whoa, okay. So I'm going to go back in with Ill, which is the green shade, and just touch the edge up a little bit. Dude, what the fudge, Nikkie? I see you. Holy shit. Yeah, this look does not look good, but I just want to play around with some makeup and try and test out all the colors for you guys. This is what's happening so far. I still don't like the blue on the outer edge. It just does not look good. I'm going to quickly do my waterline. Okay, my nail just fell off, so please ignore the fact that I have like 4 nails. It's fine. So I'm going to put black in the waterline just because if there's so much brightness going on. This is just the Colourpop gel eyeliner in Swerve, which is just the plain black one. I've used this before on my channel. I'm just going to put that in the waterline like this. So, and I'm going to do my lower lash line as red, which I don't know if it's going to look good, but I really just want to use this red color, let's be honest. So obviously the red color is called Mikai, but this is named after her brother, like I said before. This is like dead set in the center, and I'm so excited for this. So I'm just going to use a Morphe 431, and I'm going to grab that. That looks pigmented. Tap off the excess because I'm going to need it, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. Now the pink looks pink, but sometimes reds actually turn out to look like this, so I'm really excited to see how this red is going to look, because it could look pink, it could look red, I'm not sure. So I'm just going to put this on my lower lash line, and hopefully it looks pretty. That's definitely red. Holy bejeebers. Holy shit, Nikkie. Okay, I see you, sis. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch up everything on this side and do the other eye of camera. I'm probably going to add some eyeliner, do my lashes, and do the rest of my face, and I'll come back and probably do the lips on camera for you guys, and we're going to talk about the palette a little bit more, because I have a bit of mixed reviews on this bad boy, but it's still really, really pretty. So let me do this all off camera, and I'll come back and we'll talk about some makeup. I'm back. Hey guys, I'm now back with both eyes done and the rest of my face is done. Everything is done except my lips, because I want to do the lips on camera for you guys. But this is how both eyes turned out with both my lashes on. My lashes are literally my favorite pair of lashes at the moment. This is Majestic by Supernova. Literally adore these. They're so beautiful. They go with like every look. It's fantastic. So absolutely love them. But this is the look altogether. I actually didn't really like it when I had just one eye on, but I say this every time I do a video. It looks like shit when you do one eye, but when you do both eyes it looks so much better, as well as lashes and like the full face. It looks so much better. But we're going to do the lips, and then I'm going to wipe off this bake underneath my contour, and then I'm going to go off camera, get changed because I'm still in my pajamas, and do my hair, and then I'll finish up the video and give you guys my final thoughts on the palette. For lips today, I'm going to use the Colourpop Villains collection in Hades. This is pretty light, but I'm going to put a gloss over top, so don't worry. So I'm going to put this on. See how light this is? Holy shit balls. So that is the lipstick by itself. I wouldn't really wear this by itself, but I'm going to add a gloss over top. So this is Morphe's lip gloss in Freebird. I'm just going to whack it on top, and then we are done. Okay sis, I see myself. So I'm just going to wipe off this bake really quickly. So now I'm going to go off camera and get changed, fix my hair, and then I will come back and talk about the NikkieTutorials X Beauty Bay collaboration and tell you guys what I think about it. Yeah, so I'm now back, fully ready now and kind of dressed up, kind of fancy, because I feel like Nikki would wear something like this, let's be honest. The lighting is very, very bad. I do apologize. But I'm now finished. I'm going to talk about the palette really, really quickly. Overall, I do think it's a really good palette. I don't really know how much. I think there's like $40-something. So for the price, it was actually pretty decent. There's 20 shades in here. The pans are absolutely massive. Like, usually an eyeshadow pan is usually circle or square, but they're usually kind of small. I didn't expect to have such big ass pans, Nikki. Jesus. The mirrors are literally genius. Like, I feel like every company should at least do mirrors like this once in their life. For all the colors on my eyes, the only one I'm not a massive fan of is the blue, which is called Plot Twist. I just don't think it turned out the way I wanted it to. It's still on my eyes. You can definitely still see that it's there. I just think it could have been tackled a little bit better. I feel like that shadow, out of all of the ones I tried, is the only one that I dislike a little bit. I'll still use it, but out of all of them, it's a little bit, it's not my favorite thing in the world. One thing that shocked the shit out of me was this lid shade, which is Ivy. It's a bit chunky. Once I did it on this side, it was a bit chunkier than this one, so you didn't really see the chunks when I did it on this side, but when I did it for myself on this eye, it is kind of chunky. There's a little bit of fallout, but nothing too dramatic that I haven't really dealt with before. But overall, I think I did a pretty good job. But like, I'm actually obsessed with this look. I really am. I feel like this is a palette that you need to play around with multiple times rather than just the one-off, which is obviously what I'm doing now. I'll definitely have to play around with it a little bit more by myself or even on camera, but I feel like these other shimmery shades are literally like stunning. I feel like the nudes are going to be just as pigmented as like the pinks and reds that I used today. I just obviously wanted to do something colorful because it's a little harder to produce colored shadows than natural ones, so I wanted to see how the colors worked, because that is obviously how I can really gather my true thought. Colors are really the hit or miss. But this green shade, oh my god, you can't really see it because my lashes are huge, but this green shade is stunning. I'm obsessed with this green. Overall, I like the look. I just think it's a lot to deal with, like I said, but I wanted to give you guys something to talk about because I wanted to do like multiple colors, not just one shadow and be like, oh, this is a good palette, when I try to do like 6 shadows. Overall, if you can get your hands on this in the pre-order, definitely get it. I feel like it's really good because you have the naturals as well as the color, because Nikki is known for doing both, which I'm really excited that she did both in this palette, which I'm just so excited for. Again, I really highly recommend you getting this if you can get your hands on it. Absolutely stunning. Much better than her first collab, let's be honest. But if Beauty Bay's shadows are all like this, I think I have to try more of their palettes out. But that is the end of this review slash tutorial. Not really, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up for me. If you're new here, please subscribe. I make 2 videos a week for you guys every Monday and Thursday. All my social media links and all the products I use in today's video will be linked down below like always. Remember to spread love and stay positive, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye everyone.